And now let's take a look at a tea lover who's turned his passion into an art. Weng Nien-shu of Hualien enjoyed his cup of tea so much he set out on a mission to make his own teapots. And inspired by kilns of the Song Dynasty, he has developed a wood-firing technique to make traditional pots without producing toxic emissions. So far, his proudest achievement is a teapot inspired by yin and yang.
This black and white teapot is a blend of two glazes. Put the lid on top and the teapot looks just like the yin-yang symbol. It's the pride and joy of tea lover and retired schoolteacher Weng Nien-shu.
The yin-yang symbol is a statement when made into this object. This one is called a yin-yang pot.
A tea lover at a young age, Weng collected Yixing clay teapots, and he had discovered that Taiwanese tea tastes best when prepared with Taiwanese tea ware. He took it upon himself to learn ceramics. Seeking a good source of raw materials, he traveled across the island and finally decided to set up his workshop in Hualien. Weng has been fine-tuning kilns for over 20 years. He favors non-toxic and natural methods, eschewing chemical glazes. His technique of choice is wood firing. Of all the methods, it's the most traditional, but also the one with the highest failure rate.
Using this tea ware for drinking tea, the tea is extremely gentle and delicious. The failure rate is probably around 30%. It can even be higher if the process isn't executed properly.
Using wood-fired kilns to make tea ware comes at a high cost. It's also time-consuming, and sometimes just waiting for the wood takes over half a year. But Weng is patient. He insists on the standards of his craft, and the creations that emerge from his kiln are priceless.